Some days you're the mouse and some days you're the cheese. Today I'm the mouse and my opponent is the cheese. I will win. I win. Look what I do. Rank 1653 right now. I think I decayed. Didn't play over the weekend. Been playing Donkey Kong instead. Been Donkey Kong gaming. I'm going to go Blissey on this because I don't fear a baton pass against a Zap Mirror. Enemy has gone to Celebi. Could be that Celebi is the special wall of the team. I'm going to go straight to Skarm to possibly play around Calm Mind. That indeed did come to pass. And I'm going to layer here. It's controversial. I think I'm going to layer here. Because enemies either Calm Minding or Surfing or Hydro Pump. I might die too, but I actually lived Hydro Pump amazingly. Okay, I think it's pretty nice to get a layer in the door there, and Hydro Pump represents possibly a non-rest Suicune. So I'm going to go to Blissey and Toxic. Hopefully, I mean, I think that Hydro Pump may have had a high roll to KO there, I don't know exactly. Worked out for Jim, luckily. And with Blissey and Zap on my side and no sand up yet, I think that my odds against Suicune are looking pretty good. Especially if it's lacking rest. Am I right, gamers? Lacking rest is never good. Rest is important for health. In comes Gordet, the Doug Trio, who I should live here. And I don't know if I KO back with Ice Beam plus Toxic. I do indeed, yeah. Okay. Very aggressive choice there. Aggressive choice right there. Possibly they were hoping for no Toxic. Maybe they were thinking I'm representing Thunderbolt Blissey right there and I would not be able to defeat enemy. Okay, this could be a sack Skarm moment because you sack Skarm and it brings Swampert in safer. Could be HP Grass Metagross, possibly. But I sort of doubt that if Celebi's on the squad. I doubt that if Celebi's on the squad. I have Raw Zap also. We're going to sack that. No info on that, unfortunately. Let's go here and I think that I'm going to Toxic because if you have Celebi, you go Celebi against Swampert. It's just a law of nature. Okay, that's incredible. I actually thought they would Calm Mind. I'm very glad they didn't. And a dance might be game winning here. Only thing that can really stop me is if Suicune can live and strike back, but can I survive a Hydro Pump? Maybe not from offensive Suicune. I am bulky tar here. I do survive a Hydro Pump. I'm going to dance then. And we are threatening about 46 to 55. I should Rock Slide here. I think I'm just going in. And now Earthquake 41 to 43. I'll take the roll, I think. What's the chance of success? Higher chance than Rock Slide. Because Rock Slide is 10% miss. That was 93.8% to KO there. With Quake. +1 Quake should KO the Metagross. It didn't reveal leftovers. Tyranitar of their own here. I could go for Dance again because Zap does outrun me. I'm going to Dance again. And now I should definitely KO. Where I probably wouldn't before. Now I'm outrunning this for certain. And that's a win, folks. Yahoo! My insane pace. That's a 12-pointer. 12 points for Jim. The big 5 plus Zapdos, they are my friends. They are my friends. I'm tired of pretending they're not. I'm tired of pretending they're not. Because I like them. I like all 5 of them, and I like Zap. I value them very much. You guys got values? I have a value system. Big 5, valuable. Small 5, not valuable. Bigger is better. Change my mind. Bigger is better, change my mind. Is something smaller better? No. Intellect is better than non-intellect. Thoughts? Is knowledge a curse? No, knowledge is power. Skill issue. Oh no, I have all this knowledge. Now I know about unfortunate truths. Oh, grow up. Grow up and achieve inner peace already. Hurry up. Go on. Absolute coward. You coward. Knowledge is good. Knowledge helps people. Anyway, Tyranitar lead, which... We gotta have some sort of Mixtar-proof scenario here, because Mixtar does cause me problems. It really does. I'm gonna go to Swampert because it's my best bet, and we, of course, calculate damage on the Rock Slide. I think that might be Mixtar damage. TBH. Yeah, 12.9. 12.9. Okay, a Surf crit is pretty nice. A Surf crit is pretty good. With 3 floating, I think that we trade layers. Even though I'm letting the guy chip heal a lot. I could just go for the KO on this, but... I like my ability not only to threaten Skarm, but to apply pressure with layers up. So I'm happy to trade layers with this gentleman. Went for Protect there. Which is okay by me. Hopefully we're not up against Superman or anything. We're up against Starmie, actually. Okay, should I peck this? I think it's offensive Starmie. Based on no information so far, I think it's offensive Starmie. I would have pecked that. Let's calc the peck damage. It's defensive Starmie. It's defensive Starmie. Bit of a disaster, bit of a bad matchup here. Not good to trade layers against the defensive Starmie. Really not great. Really not very good. Not very good. Okay, they're probably gonna heal, so I'll Toxic to at least present them with a... Now I'm gonna Flamethrower to try and catch... Oh, please go through. At least I've disguised it for later, but would have really loved to get that damage in. That would have been nice. I'm in a bad spot here. Okay, I'm gonna try to... Okay. Leftovers on that is interesting. I think it's gonna punch. Am I stupid? No, Starmie comes in. I'm intrigued. What do you think they want to do? Blissey question mark? They got Blissey question mark. Bring in Zap here and then click Thunderbolt. See what happens. They got Blissey. They do. Okay, we got problems against defensive Starmie. We do. We really do. Although Gengar can at least live a hit from defensive Starmie and cause problems for it. I'll keep pretending not to have Gengar and then we'll see if it works out for me later. A double to Tyranitar would be devastating for me, so I might do this instead. Middle ground it. Let's start timer 2. Okay, that's huge. That's huge for Jim, actually. I'm a Surf Selector here. The freeze is absolutely game losing, I think, unless I thaw very quickly. That stinks big time. This Swampert was gonna provide me such value. Never mind, it thawed immediately. Immediate thaw is huge news for Jim. Yes, the flamethrower, huge chip. Why are you losing Skarm? That's crazy. I guess you've already made 3 layers, it's not that good. Okay, at least the defensive presence of Skarm is deceased. That's good to know. The Will-O-Wisp click. Okay, are you bluffing? No HP grass. I think that this is a fib you're telling. I think you are telling a fib right now and you have HP grass. That's my opinion. Going Blissey is so tough, I have low HP. Going Blissey is very tough, I have low HP. I smell something here. I think that you have HP grass. You don't have it elsewhere. You need grass coverage somewhere. You don't have it on anything else. I think that you have HP grass on this Gengar or Giga Drain. I'll go Zapdos, I think. I think I go Zapdos here. Ah, they just Wisped, man. I have Refresh on it. I think maybe the Wisp Taunt. Wisp Taunt type angle. Okay, not very good for my prospect in life. I'll do a raw play on this Blissey. We'll see if that works out. Sort of did. T-Wave this. Go for an additional roar, and Starmie's faster than me here. Okay, DD Tar angle looking okay. Everything's sort of in DD Tar hell. If I T-Wave this and die and then go for the DD play. Interesting. Don't think it's great. I can go Blissey and heal, or I can go DD Tar and... what if I Quake preemptively? That could be good. Do a preemptive Quake on the meta coming in. Let's see. Bulky meta against my DD Tar here. Quake doing 44 to 52. +1 is not KOing them. Okay, I think this makes sense. I think we'll try to do this. I think we'll do Earthquake, preemptive Earthquake, because I'm representing DD, so they want to go straight to Metagross, probably. Right? Allowing a DD here would be crazy. From their POV, I think maybe they stay with the Blissey and like status me, but I just revealed no lefties. They're probably thinking Lum. It's a clear DD suggestion. So I'm going to try to get this Metagross coming in. Gengar came in. That's insane. On what could be a DD? Are you out of your mind? Wait a minute. Okay, I'll just DD now. The insane Wisp miss is, I think, just game winning. The switch to Gengar was crazy. Were they expecting the Earthquake? Could have been a genius move by opponent that just has totally failed them. Apologies. My apologies. I think this should do 94. Actually didn't. But that's good progress we've just made, of course. I think Peck does the final bit. I probably shouldn't risk all that. Metagross dying to a layer anyway. No need to get crazy. It's interesting. We could explode in the Blissey and try to win. Now it's living post protection, which is interesting. Maybe I get Blissey in on the enemy Blissey coming, or they're gonna sack. Good question. I have a full health Skarmory, so... This has got Focus Punch. I'm gonna Toxic. Call me crazy. I'm gonna Soft Boiled. Call me crazy ×2. Ah, man, the flinch is tough. The flinch is tough right there. Blissey's gone. We're gonna need to use Swampert to get through these last few fellas then. Okay. What's the plan here? What do we think when they do it? Let's think about this one, because they could go Starmie. They could go Starmie. It's possible, because they think I might be greedy and layer up or something. They might... tough. This is kind of tough for a few reasons. I'm gonna go Gengar. Feels good to go Gengar, I think. Heal Bell has kind of ruined my life there. No switch to Starmie. I'm whiffing everything here. I don't know what to do now. I think I just lose. Can't put my finger on the enemy's a 1300 player. I'm gonna lose a lot of points. Damn, they're playing well. I think it's a good player on a new ult or something. It's unfortunate because it means I'm gonna lose heaps of points here. Well, yeah, GG. Damn it, man. The switch to Gengar in the face of a Tar that's suggesting dance was really crazy. I guess it was a good move. It's just kind of insane. Just kind of crazy right there. If you're in that position, would you expect me to Earthquake when I'm... Would you expect me to Earthquake the incoming meta? I don't know. Whiffed on that one. Alright, here's a bag of Metapods against tub of insects. What a matchup. What a matchup. That's such an unfortunate amount of points lost right there. It's 16th. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, whatever. Okay, probably a... They always punch whenever I go to Tar. Okay, they didn't this time. Wary of the Skarm too, because of mag possibilities. Oh, Salamence coming in? People are making weird switches against Tar. What the hell is it? You going Salamence? Alright. I'm gonna go to Gengar. Yep, Brick Break clicked. You reckon they have Pursuita? It's possible. Not a big deal if my Gengar gets beaten, and this should do a lot to it as well. If they do have it. Metagross in, so should do pretty good damage to that. Right here. Oh, that's Choice Banded. I'm gonna go Swamp it. Mixed Meds. I think it's just blue offense, so it should be... Heracross, Magneton in the back. Yep, just mash selected. Go for Surf. They could actually potentially mash right there. Mash is pretty possible there. I'll just Ice Beam. They can take the Brick Break damage. Plus he can't... I don't have T-Wave anyway. Can just heal against the Suicune if I need to. And full Toxic to force it to rest. I have a Zap as well. A little annoying to have to take that Brick Break because the Salamence was low, but it's okay. It's okay. There's a mag too, so I can wall the mag and heal against it. If it comes in. Hera might come in here, but I don't think they want to... I think it's Select Hera on the team, so I don't think they want to use that. It's the rating 15, 12. Woo. Suicune in. Alright. Something to be said for going straight to Zapdos here, just to get ahead of things. You don't want to let this ramp. Toxicking actually feels too slow. We could also go Skarm and Roar, but that's disastrous if Mag gets brought in. You know, maybe it's a Gengar entry, actually. I think it's Modest Rest Talk on this team. Or is it actually... I think it's actually just offensive Suicune. Which is going to kill me. So I should explode into Zap then. who hopefully does 40 to... Does that add up? That does add up. I think I'm right. This does 40. Yeah, because that's the lead. There's variants of this team that run Rest Talk, but this one's running offensive lead Suicune here. Okay, that's good to get rid of that. That was a... I think Blissey could have just actually Toxiced it in that case, but I don't know. I can't be sure of the set or whatever. It would be really nice if I could preserve Skarm here, but I probably shouldn't risk that. I could also go Blissey here on the Mag and heal. That could be really good. But I'll just layer, because I think the layer is going to be big, and we'll try to live in a Roar. Possibly. We actually did. It's not... I don't know if that was the lowest possible roll or what. Or if that's just non-magnet. Okay, I think 2 layers will go crazy here. And then... I'll bring in my Tar. We could dance and just go for the throat, although... Okay, let's ponder this. Zapdos is pretty nice to have for the... You can actually go Blissey, hit this once, then dance. Let's think about this, because you go Blissey and hit this guy, does 13 to 15, puts it at possibly DD Tar range. I think, yeah, it just has to be 43 to 51 health for me to KO. So I could go to Blissey and just hit it to put it in range. Because how useful is Blissey really? And I think DD Tar is possible. And you know what? Hera can live. +1, but what about with 2 layers? I actually think the chances are pretty low. And Snorlax EQ is also only doing about... It's EQ. It wouldn't be EQ Punch. 52. I'm living that with Flamethrower here. Okay, 47. I gotta do 47. What was my roll there? 16. Okay, I think they're actually less bulky than this then. So I should be fine. Hopefully no Focus Punch, and hopefully I live Self-Destruct. I do. Apparently. Hopefully no Focus Punch, and hopefully I live Self-Destruct. It could be higher attack than I'm expecting, but... Could be higher attack than I'm expecting here. Let's see. Quake, we live, and I think we have to hit a slide. Don't know if there's any way out of that. Here's Hera, and as stated earlier, I think we KO with Rock Slide to roll. Isn't it like 70-something? Wait, what's the roll? Check again. 70. We should be good, man. 76 minimum. Pretty damn high chance for this to KO. And then we should have the rest. Woohoo! Cool win con there with Blissey putting the guy into Tar range. With a single Flamethrower click. Also got some info on the set from that, knowing there wasn't full bulk or whatever. Okay, here's Salamence. I reckon T-Wave's the click. T-Wave catches a lot of random stuff. Because they're either going like a special wall or they're going a ground type. So Thunderbolt's probably what I'm clicking in the other world, and Thunderbolt has less upside than Thunder Wave. Yeah, see? We caught the Jolt. That's an enormous start. Just paralyzing an entire Jolt. That's really big. Okay, I'm going to go to Blissey. Yeah, I think T-Wave is a great click there. Generally speaking. Oh, wow. Do you think they slow pass to Doug or something insane like that? What do you think they do here? I'm gonna... What if I go just swamp it real quick? Just middle ground it. They probably are frightened of an earthquake, right? They can't stay and to cost an earthquake. Starmie? Yeah, I don't think there's a Doug on the team. That would be bizarre. It's probably a Spikes team. They could... I don't know. I don't think there's a Doug on this. Ice Beam. You don't want to reveal Flamethrower. Might be useful to keep later. Now they might HP Grass me. So we'll just Ice Beam. Toxic again. That time. Okay, I actually don't think they have HP Grass because Toxic is probably what they're using to hit Swampert. I don't think they have HP Grass. I'm gonna... It's a bit risky here, but I think I'm gonna Surf. Okay, I can just check what this does. Oh, Sub? That's tough. That's really bad. I think I go Zap and I trade blows with this. And clearly they want to go to Jolt. Right? Two-shot with HP Grass. Chip Heal in the process. Pretty good here. Zap back in. I seem to be fast. I could T-Wave this too. It could be a speed tie. It's much safer to go Blissey, but I'm thinking Subpass. Oh yeah, Jolt back in. Alright, what's the roll on KOing with HP Grass here? If there is one. 31 was max, apparently. If they're this Jolt with HP, they might not be. Alright. Well, I'll go Blissey. And, damn. I really thought they would exit there, actually. Alright. I am Refresh Swampert, so I'm not as worried about this as they think. Sub Dragon Claw. Salamence here. Yeah, Sub is so free for them here. Unfortunately. Sub Dragon Claw, Fire Blast. Well, they're missing one move. Aren't they missing a move? What move are they missing? Brick Break? I think they're missing Brick... Oh, they have Brick Break. Damn. They have Brick Break. What are they missing? They're missing, like, Grass move? They're missing Grass. Meaning that actually Swampert's solid against this then. Although, I unfortunately don't have Ice Beam. This is kind of an awkward set to play against with this team. Because I happen to be the only Swampert in the world without Ice Beam. And they got this set, which happens to sub in my face. Okay. The Starmie came on my clear Ice Punch. I'm getting kind of beat here, man. Getting kind of beaten here. Alright, let's be try hard and see the set on this. It's offensive Starmie. Doug. There was a Doug all along, goodness. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. Getting destroyed here. There's a Doug on this? What team is this, man? The hell kind of team is this? I thought for sure it's Spikes. You got Mixed Meds, Jolt, Starmie. There's Doug random. What team? It doesn't have a... Well, I think the DD Tar goes crazy, right? Despite how bad this looks, don't I just farm with DD Tar? I'll make a Spike, and I think Starmie's clearly coming in, but... There's Zap. I'm gonna roar here. I think I'm going in, dude. With the DD Tar. Unless Lost is like Flygon and I just scream and cry. Okay. So I could go my own Zap here. I go Gengar maybe. And Explode, or I could go Tar. I think I want to go Tar and I want to make Sand very quickly. And I want to try to dance twice if I can. Dance twice could be my way through. Okay. Is there some sort of solid rock resist here? We will find out. Or am I missing a rock slide? It could happen. It could definitely happen. That's a little annoying, actually. An HP Bug, because it covers Salamence. Ah, man, they neutralized me. It's kind of an annoying Rock Slide miss. They might have KO'd. +2. Well, we still have a 51 health Gengar, which is kind of good. And there's a meta in the back. What kind of meta are we looking at here? Okay, I got my Swampert. Still healthy. Clicked Earthquake. Could be Choice Band meta. That would actually make some sense because the team needs some way to get through Skarmory. We don't know the sec because we can't calc damage. Since it just finished off a low health Tar. If it's banded, I don't think it would have clicked Earthquake. Unless it just really wanted to get rid of me there. Can I... What the hell was my Tar's attack? How many times was I intimidated? I don't know. It was like -3 or something. I could check... I could figure out the damage on this. I did 26. Alright. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's kind of complicated. That seemed like a lot of damage. I actually think Zap can KO this. We're gonna go Zap. As if Zap is doing anything. I think this is the best use of Zap I can get here. Since everything else is pretty threatened by it. They sack Salamence with it. Bring in the Starmie. And I should die to Ice Beam, of course. The Gengar might just finish off this game. And, what if I bring in Swampert on this Starmie here? Offensive, I assume. They probably click an Ice Beam. I'm going to bring in Swampert here. And I'm going to click Toxic. It has HP Grass Starmie. HP Grass Starmie. What? Okay, I go Zap here. I think that just wins. HP Grass Starmie, for goodness sake. Suppose I can dodge a Hydro Pump. I think I should T-Bolt. I mean, maybe Swampert can, like, cheese this? No, not really. Okay, Meta gets sacked. Starmie, I think, just wins the game. HP Grass Starmie, man. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. It's probably I've heard people talk about it, never actually played against it. I don't even know what to call this team, by the way. What the hell archetype is this? It's a new one. It's a new invented one. Goodness gracious. Well, I think our only hope then is Gengar dodging a Hydro Pump, but it's going to be Psychic, knowing my karmic debt that I owe. I guess we'll sack Swampert, since it's absolutely useless, and then maybe... No, it's Hydro Pump and it lands. GG. Ah, what the hell was that? The hell was that? It's Tetrafolium. Tetrafolium. A Snorlax on the squad. I'm gonna go to Tar. Skarm is another option, of course, but what if they have what if it's Skarm Mag of some description? Could they punch? They probably... You know what? I think they're more likely to have punch on a Skarmlax team, because that could be like a Skarm beatdown strategy. Okay, return means Mag is so likely. Return means Mag is insanely likely. I'm gonna go to Tar. Just to check. Yeah, Mag is here, exactly. Mag is existing. Okay, surely they don't risk Mag and I can... okay, they probably have also have a Pursuit Tar then. I'm gonna go to Swampert. Donphan represents Pursuit Tar and Mag, yeah. Interesting. I used to like Donphan teams. Okay. I could HP Grass the incoming Pursuit Tar and see where we go with that. That could be a plan. We threaten a 3-hit, and they would have to hit a 50-50, but that's Milo. Okay. Since I've done one mind game, I'll try for the... Yeah, they just catch me. Okay, well... Gotta try and pressure this Donphan and not let it spin, then. I doubled last time. Will they expect it? They also know I have a Gengar. I'll just Quake this time. Well, I think the Magneton might just try to... Okay, never mind. Do I know even a single thing? Do I know even one thing? They went for Hidden Power Rock. Maybe they don't have Pursuitar after all. Actually an interesting concept. Do they not have Pursuitar? They're trying to beat down Gengar with different methods. Okay, Mag comes in there. I have Blissey, of course. It's Lefty's Mag with Thunderbolt. Nice flamethrower damage there. I reckon it's Peck Skarm. It might need to be. I hope it doesn't Peck Gengar. That would suck. But I want to try and get Gengar in, I think. I think they would layer or they would protect, hopefully. If they Peck Gengar, I'm in serious trouble. They didn't Peck Gengar. Alright. I'll T-Bolt here, of course. What do you think this Snorlax set is? I actually don't know. I'm gonna go swamp it on it. Probably has Shadow Ball based on the the information so far. Based on info so far. Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm gonna back Gengar, try to catch the Melodic coming in. Trying to heal. Maybe that works, although... It's just it's enticing to go Milo here because it's low and you would be able to heal against me. Although I'm threatening Earthquake, which you think could happen. Maybe I Surf, actually. Okay, Mag is in. I'll just Surf again. I have Refresh. Now Milo can heal, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. I'll Refresh. 3 layers are happening, unavoidable. I think Roar is not too bad here, because there's many good outcomes. So Gym. Maybe I go Gengar this time. Okay, huge. That's a big moment for me. Because we're bringing this Snorlax very low every time it hits the scene. And Milo is now chipped a bit more with layers. Figured the Milo would want to come in at some point against Swamp. It makes sense to come in there. Okay, Snorlax has been brought very low. And, go. Do you think they would Shadow Ball here, or they would Rest? Do you think they have Rest? I think they have Rest. I think you have Rest. I'll go Swamp it. And then I will go to Zapdos. Roar. Salamence last. Okay. There's Wishments here or DD. It could be DD Ments. I'm going to T-Wave it. Or maybe I'm not going to T-Wave it and something else will happen, actually. Because Snorlax is probably coming in. I'll Thunderbolt it. I am faster. My Swampert is probably healthy enough to take this on. I would die to a +1 Rock Slide, I think. Maybe you do T-Wave just to cover that, but don't know. They don't know if I have HP Ice or not here. They're probably inclined to go Snorlax, I would think. I would think so. I think Zap can do decent damage to Snorlax as it enters. Gearing for a DD task sweep, hopefully, but Donphan is in my way. Milo is very low, and everything else gets beaten by it. Forgive me, Tetrafolium. We're going to start Battle Timer here. Forgive me, Tetra. Forgive me. Indeed, the Snorlax does enter the field yet again. Okay, so I can... T-Bolt, I could take a return in the process, which is sort of risky, but return does about... It actually 2 hits. But they can't really go for the 2 hit, because if they do... Oh, they went for Shadow Ball. Predicting Gengar. Okay, now I like the Thunderbolt click here then. The crit. Sorry. Rest was probably coming there. My plan was actually to play for a crit on rest loops, but it did the best possible time. Because return would do 50. I don't die to sand or anything. And they could switch around with Donphan and Snorlax because of electric immunity, but then they would be taking layers. It was sort of a good way to force the issue there. Unfortunate timing though, that it happened immediately before they even got to rest. Okay, so still, it's not over yet because Donphan is still existing. But Gengar might actually just sweep, to be honest, right here. I think I'll T-Wave this, actually. Just to prevent any potential nonsense. And I think Gengar just wins, actually. Doesn't it? What can be done to Gengar? What can be done to Gengar here? I don't know if anything can be done. It might be able... No, I can't live an offensive... I've got offensive investment, so I can't live. Unless it's like careful nature. I think I've done a Tetrafolium. Forgive me for that crit. You must forgive me. I do recall a game where you crit me, and you said, and I quote, doing an impression of Jib, you said, "Why do bad things only happen to me and good things to my opponent?" In a very humorous parody video. Okay, HP Rock would possibly killing me after... Okay, I should play this safe, I guess. Right? That's a great question. I think DD Tar actually gets there in the end. Okay, they're actually more awkward than I thought. We don't know if they're running the full HP. They're probably full HP, right? They're probably full HP. Like, HP Rock might kill me after sand. That's my concern. Melodic's taking 12. Melodic is taking 12. I think I go Swampert and I hope I'm not overthinking this. I click Toxic. I don't want to kill Donphan. I just want it to be in range of Ice Punch. You might try to die and get Milo in. Okay, Skarm comes in actually. Well, this is okay, because Donphan would then take 12 extra. 81 minus 12.5 is 68, which is it's about in range. Okay, awkwardly, I want to die here, don't I? So as to not allow Milo to heal. Does Skarm die to Ice Punch from here? From 23, yeah. But from elsewhere, no. Now I have to Thunderbolt. Yeah, an unfortunate Roar outcome there too. Bring it into Gungwei, of all things. Okay, well now I think I just Ice Punch and then Tyrannosif finishes it because it is faster than Milo. Well, we got the roll anyway, but I was covering the failure to get the roll by doing all of that crap. I didn't factor in chip heal after switching in also, so they actually... Did they have like the same amount of HP after all that? Well, whatever. I don't know. Am I smart or dumb? Probably dumb. GG, forgive the crit. I misspelled crit, but so I think that the point gets across. I think the point is understood. Got beat today a little bit, but that's all right. It happens. What are you gonna win every? What do you win every game? What are you gonna do? Win all the time? Winning constantly? Constant winning? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do though. The 10 out of 10 Scrandle will happen today. We'll do a food guess at Preemptor. What is this? Rice, egg, chicken, chili sauce, cucumber. Looks like a Vietnam. Looks like sriracha. Vietnam, possibly. And the cucumber reminds me of Vietnam as well. Maybe. I could be making stuff up. We're warm. This is a Thai delight. Borders nasi goreng pattaya. That's is that Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. I'll say yum on that. Yeah, I'll give a yum to that one. 92% yum. This is prawn gaming. Shrimp, flour, cornstarch, baking powder, beer, salt, pepper. They cook it in beer. Soy sauce also. This is a... I'll just keep it simple and vote to China. Not China. This is a, this one's Vietnamese. This is the Nilasang na Hipon. Is that Indonesia? Is there no way it'd be, same country twice in a row, right? I mean, maybe it could. Is it Philippine? It's Philippine. I'm gonna say pass because I'm allergic to prawn. I can't eat that. Not that it's probably good though, but I can't eat that. Beef tartare. Raw beef looks... I thought it was watermelon for the first moment. It was raw beef. It's the kind of crap they eat in France. I bet you this is France. They serve this at the Ratatouille restaurant. I don't like food. I love it. They serve this in Ossenwurst. It's Germany, man. No, it's Poland. No, it's Netherlands. It's Netherlands. I'm passing on that one. I don't need raw items. They have... Raw food has like a little worm in it, and if you eat the worm, it eats your brain. Or something like that. There's a chance if you eat a raw thing, it'll have a little worm in it that eats your brain from the inside. I think that's true. Don't quote me on that. I'm making stuff up, maybe. No, I'm right. There's a little worm that lives in the raw food. If you eat it, he will eat your brain from the inside. You've been warned. You've been warned. Okay. Chicken and halloumi souvlaki versus pork in a bun. Scrandle, guess the better food. Price is no object. We're guessing that one. $3.80 for the pork in a bun is a good deal, but the image looked bad. I'm sorry, people aren't voting for that. Okay, last time I clicked on fish and chips, it lost. But apparently it was a bad looking fish and chips, but I feel like it was up against mystery meat or something crap, and I was pissed off that it lost. To get a 10 out of 10 Scrandle, I must imagine myself as an Englishman going to the footy, and what would he value in life? What would he value? I don't think he would value left one. It has too many greenies. I think the fish and chips wins this one. Oh goodness, it was close. It was close. That's an insane call. Insane call. The sausage, chips, and gravy versus the 3 birras with taco sauce. Okay, I think the sausage, chips, and gravy because it's cheaper, and this is not the most appetizing looking photograph. Even though it's probably actually pretty good, but it's also a bit expensive. This has peas on it. I don't think it wins because it has peas on it, but this doesn't look great either. Pork, sausage, turkey sides, or the steak and ale pie. This is a tough one. Every time I vote for peas, it loses. They don't respect peas, but left photo is not the best thing I've ever seen. It's like a weird photo. I feel like they're probably both okay. I think I'd get the pie. I don't know if I'd eat a little bit of the peas. I'm not a fan of the mushy peas usually, but I'm torn on this one. Because they don't usually... The steak and ale pie is also so much cheaper. I'm going to actually... Oh my goodness, insanely clutch move from Jim. The peas winning in a rare instance. Insanely clutch move. Curry goat and chips versus the buffalo fried chicken burger. With Korean wings. I think Korea bias is a real thing in this, and they would vote for the chicken burger with the Korean wings. It's also a decent deal, and it looked good. My insane pace here. Okay, pork and stuffing bap. What is that bap? Gotta get the bap, mate. Get the bap, mate. With roast potatoes. I think it's probably good, but the photo's bad. Double cheeseburger looks a bit more picturesque. No! The bap! The bap won! Oh, it's impossible. I made such tough calls on this one. I voted for peas and it won. You know how insane that is? That's literally the best play I've made all day. Forget about Pokemon. Voting for peas and it won was a crazy play by Jim. Because peas never win in this. I cannot believe the pork bap. It didn't... I thought that in Scrandle logic that was like a weird looking photo, but no. I guess people like potatoes. I didn't think it looked bad. I just thought others would think it looks worse than the cheeseburger. Okay, this one I think the cheeseburger beats the weird pie. 10 out of 10 Scrandle will never happen. The bacon roll fails every time. And the Rocks burger is a classic. The Kiwi pizza loses. And there's such easy ones at the end. They're insulting me, man. The 4 back-to-back easy ones? What are you talking about? The sushi rolls or the chicken tikka and rice naan? It's actually a tough one. I'm going to go for the rice naan. Oh my god. You can't really blame me for that one, can you? If it was me ordering, I might prefer the weird potato stuff, but just because of the amount of food you get. But I thought that people would prefer that cheeseburger because it looked a bit more... It looked a bit more appetizing just on the photo. And that is usually the biggest factor. Man. Man, it's so tough to get a perfect Scrandle. I've never done it, and I never will, I think. There's always one insane one that makes no sense. There's always one crazy... I actually got it right on the crazy ones this time, I think. I got the crazy ones right, and I missed on a fairly okay one. A fairly dubious one. Like a 50-50 one. Well, folks. GG's. Catch you later. Did I climb today? Probably not. Let's see. No, I lost points. It's alright. It's part of doing business. I'll win it all back. Maybe try Big 5 Moltres. Big 5. Some Big 5 that is better against Tarlead. I'll ponder it. I'll ponder that. See you.